Welcome, everybody. I can so relate to this clip that I'm about to show you about my mom. I remember when I wanted to travel the Philippines. There's a lot of islands in the Philippines, and I haven't gotten to travel them. Just watch this.
Before I went back to the Philippines, I remember I told my parents that I was going to go back for the first time. And when I told my mum, I remember she reacted in the most Filipino mum way you possibly could in that situation. I went up to her and I was like, "Hey, Mum, me and Esther are going back to the Philippines. Isn't that cool?" And she just looked at me and she was like, "Oh, you might get kidnapped." Which is the most Filipino of all time. And I totally get it, right? I get it. There are genuine places in the Philippines that are dangerous and you will probably get kidnapped, right? But she makes it sound way worse than it actually is. They make it sound like it's the Hunger Games. Like, they make it sound like you step one foot off the plane and a guy just tosses you a knife and he's like, "Welcome to the Philippines, ha ha! Put your sword up, ah!" Like, I remember when I told my mum, I told her, and then she proceeded to paint the most nightmarish Mad Max hellscape that she could to try freak me out, right? I remember I went up to her, I was like, "Hey, Mum, me and Esther are going back to the Philippines. Isn't that cool?" And she was like, "Oh, last week I read there was a girl there, and then she had a bag over her head, and then thrown inside a van, and then her boyfriend also a bag over the head, and then thrown inside the van, and inside the van there's like 3 guys there pointing guns and knives like that. They're pointing like, don't move, right? And then like the van was driving down the street, and then 3 more bands came and followed them the street, and then Japar from Aladdin was there, and there was a pterodactyl came, wah! And snatched."
By the way, thanks for watching. Hope you can relate.